Welcome to HMP. I'm called Mother and my channel is High Mileage Preparedness. It's named that for a very specific reason. As we near or explore the autumn of our lifespan, after having put many miles on our bodies, our prepping priorities and needs change, depending in large part upon our health and mobility. One of the first things to consider is our eyesight. Having a lot of preps is good, but if you can't see what's what, well, you just might end up being a supply depot for the zombies or some werewolf prepper. Got a backup pair of glasses in your prescription? Get a set or two of readers to set back. Even if you don't think you'll need them, the readers will be a good barter item down the road should we travel it. Got a sight with a big red dot sitting on your favorite pew-pew? No? Then get one. Or how about doing what I did? Spend the bucks on a Mossberg 12-gauge shotgun and load it with double-aught buckshot. At short ranges, it's a point and click. Just point it in the general direction and you'll have results. Are you putting off that cataract surgery? My old man wore glasses for over 50 years. Over the past 24 months, he's been able to have the lenses replaced in both eyes. Now, with no glasses, that dude is happier than pig in mud. The day I turned 40, my eyesight went on vacation. I've been wearing glasses and contacts ever since. I mourn the loss of my vision more than the loss of any other body part I've had to endure. I assure you, once my optometrist gives me the green light, I will happily go under the laser for the repairs. Don't wait if you can help it. With the current inflation rate, it will only grow farther out of reach with each passing year. Moving on, there's some news you need to know about. Coming June 15th of this year, you will no longer be able to purchase fish mocks or any antibiotic for fish or birds without a prescription. If you have fish or birds that need antibiotics, you might not want to waste to place an order. Now, I would never recommend that you take or give fish or bird antibiotics to a human or in place of one for use in humans that is not prescribed by your physician. I'm not a doctor and this is not medical advice, but should some SHTF arise, maybe we piss off some other countries so they stop or limit the import of their antibiotics. Are you getting the picture I'm painting here? You're also going to need the knowledge that lets you know what antibiotics treat what. The best resource on this I found thus far is Alton's Antibiotics and Infectious Diseases. Government studies have shown that antibiotics stored for long term only lose a little of their potency after the expiration date. In some of these studies, antibiotics that were 20 years out of date had only lost 20 to 30% of their effectiveness. Did you know that tetracycline is known to be harmful when expired? In several reported cases, expired tetracycline has caused Fanconi syndrome. This is a rare form of kidney damage that prevents electrolytes from being absorbed by the body. Yes, you need to start learning this stuff, as not having the knowledge to go along with the preps you have can kill you. Next up, getting a Jace case is a good idea. A Jace case is a small bag of assorted, important to have antibiotics. The cost is usually under $300. The antibiotics are prescribed by a licensed doctor. Is mobility an issue for you? Got a large piece of property to check on? Then you can afford an ATV to get around on, right? Now, I don't need a cane to walk with, but one of those as seen on TV hurricanes is on my list to get for a future prep. Why? I'm not sure what the next 3 years will bring, that's why. And as I age, one pulled muscle or sprained hamstring, and that hurricane could easily be a boon. Next is supplements. Ah, yes, supplements and vitamins. Centrum Silver, you say? Done that, been there, got several bottles in my stash. I also think it's a good idea to have a supply of multivitamins. Next, are you on Plavix or another associated blood thinner? Seeing how a small cut can bleed profusely in someone on blood thinners, you might want to double up on blood stop or clotting agents in your medical supplies. Also ensure that you have this in your individual first aid kit. Lastly, as we age, we tend to get colder quicker. Got a good wool blanket, a bearskin hoodie, a hand warmer or two? Take a moment to think. Where are the gaps in your preps, and create a list of those gaps. Then, as time and finances allow, punch those items off your list as you acquire them. When you realize a prep you've missed that you're going to need, add it to your list. For preppers, a list is a good thing. Many of our prepping needs will remain the same. We're still going to need food, water, shelter, security, energy, clothing, fire, comms, the basics, the essentials, a means or two of self-protection. You can watch video after video on YouTube telling you what you need to get and now, or you got to have this thingamajig that does this for you should it happen. Generally, these list videos have good points and items you will surely need for prepping. These list videos are most always generalized for preppers. I still watch them as they come out, and on occasion, I find a thing that I may have missed or might want to add to my preps. What they often fail to take into account is our age, i.e., you or me, someone with high mileage. And just what do I mean by high mileage? Well, if you ask a 25-year-old about the 45-year-old, you're going to get the reply of, the 45-year-old is older than dirt. Asking the 25-year-old about me at 64, the response might be, she's still around? Thought she went extinct ages ago. I have a problem with those lists, as they are not tailored to us high mileage folks. I can tell you now, unequivocally, that the preps a 25-year-old needs will vary greatly with those needs of a 50 or 65-year-old. Got an issue with my take on this? Then you hit that subscribe button below, drop a comment, and let's discuss it. As always, I've got miles to go before I sleep.